Hi everyone, my name is Mike Berry. I'm the Director of Curriculum and Technology for the Montpelier-Roxbury Public Schools. I haven't done an update in about a month because honestly I've just had my head down and have been just grinding. So I thought I'd tip my head up a little bit and give you some updates on a few things. So the first thing is our Chromebook Return. We have a Chromebook Return scheduled for June 12th. That's the day after the last student day. It's a Friday. We have two sites. We have MHS. We're going to be there from 7 to 2. And then we have Roxbury from 11 to 1. And there's some details in the post about spreading that out at Roxbury, simply due to space and safety. It's really important that we get these Chromebooks back because we're going to need to repair, update, re-enroll, and get ready for the fall. And although it may seem like we have plenty of time to do that, we really don't. So it's super essential that we get these devices back. And to be honest, we're going to probably deal with a little bit of damage and we're going to need to order more. And so the more time we have to do with those things, the better. So that's the first thing I would really update you on. It's super important that you bring those back to us. And we'll have more details as we head into next week. We're going to account for weather and all that other stuff, but we're going to wait a little bit and make sure that we give the best information to people as possible. So June 12th, be ready for that. Have an update about Google Meet. The addition of breakout rooms directly into the Meet program is on the list for Google. Google has been pretty responsive. And certainly has been changing up things quicker due to the needs of the time. So I'm pretty hopeful that we'll start the fall with breakout rooms in Google Meet. In the meantime, Sue and Lauren have found a lot of workarounds that do for now, but it'll be super nice to have it into the program itself. Also, along the lines of Sue and Lauren, who've done an amazing job, they put together some guidelines for folks that are leaving MRPS. If you're leaving MRPS and want to take your files and documents and things with you, there's a couple different ways you can do that. One of those is this program called Google Takeout that basically exports all of your items for you. Now, if that doesn't work, you can also download to a USB device and go through your drive and take what you need. But a little bit of advice, if you have a document that you haven't looked at in 5 years, you might not need it. Professional learning. So a pretty big update here. I really want to thank our educators, not only for what they're doing right now, but what they're doing for the future. So we had this week our 7 through 12 math educators and administrators wrapped up a session with the Teachers Development Group, where we have been working together around mathematical practices, and it has been amazing to be a part of. And I'm just amazed and proud of the teachers for their work, their time, their energy, and the excitement that we're building going into next year. It's going to be fantastic. So the Teachers Development Group is going to come back and work with our teachers, 7 through 12, and our administrators and our instructional coaches around mathematical practices next year, throughout the year. It's been exceptional, and we're excited for that work. At the same time, our K through 4 educators have been meeting with Christian Kordemosh around Math Menu, and they did some exceptional planning this past couple days, where they really looked at those prioritized standards, but also how do we use formative assessment to guide our instruction for those prioritized standards that we know students should have. It was phenomenal, and the teachers just did an amazing job, hands down. Can't thank them enough for that. And then today, Christian met with our 5-6 math educators to start to talk about the context for Math Menu, which is going to be launching next year in 5th and 6th grade. And so we've got all this amazing vertical professional learning happening, and the teachers are just coming to the table, ready to discuss, taking on challenges. It was just phenomenal. I was super impressed. The last thing in this update is our curriculum website. So as we're going into planning for next year and wrapping up a lot of curricular work for this year, we really want to be organized about how we house that. I think every curriculum director in the world has this dream of a really organized curriculum website. It's just something that keeps us up at night. Not just for staff, but a dream for having one for parents as well. And that's still my dream. But we need a curriculum site to house all of our documents, our information, our resources, and really do some crowdsourcing within our own learning community to be able to share all the great learning that we have. So we developed these hub templates, and these hub templates are there on the curriculum website for team leaders and coaches and admin to be able to add those resources as we're making them or planning them for next year, so that we have this incredibly up-to-date and powerful curriculum website for people to use. This will be really important for a lot of reasons, for our vertical alignment, for all our conversations, for consistency, for ease, for efficiency, also because we have a lot of new staff joining us this year. And rather than starting from nothing, we've got our curriculum website where you can go and you can figure out what's going on, what has been going on, and launch from the work from where it is. So we're super excited about that. There's also templates on there for scope and sequence templates, UBD 2.0, and equity overlay, which is fantastic. Proficiency scale template. All of those things are there for your PLC groups if you are starting to do that work in the next couple of weeks in June, especially those last 6 days of school. And that's today's update. And I apologize for the absence. I promise you, head was down working. But I'm going to get back into the updates so that I keep everybody aware of what's going on in curriculum technology land. Thank you.